you, man. You see, you ever watch Set It Off with Queen Latifah? You know they set her up before, right? Because the people, she was in LA living a life already because she was a rapper. She wasn't going broke. The people wanted her to go live a desperado life because they wanted to do casino to her a certain type of way so they could get into her business and they would be able to, you know how people want to congregate in unity and the next thing you know they want to get at a person and just want to know the intricacies of their life and fuck up their life, but they couldn't do it because her natural mentality was already above their type of situation of the physical reality, so they couldn't manipulate. So mentality was above the physical reality of individuals' lives, so they couldn't manipulate her to her physics, so they couldn't know what was going on with her intricacies a certain type of way if something ever happened. So they had to do a movie like Set It Off. So they got certain girls to be around her a certain type of way and to show the reason of remorse and love, even when it came to the physics. So then a person said, there's a girl around my way that she used to speak sometimes. When she used to speak, like back in the days, remind me of Queen Latifah, but Queen Latifah was way better than her in the physical reality. It's just the fact is, Latifah was already for a person of honor at a level. She was already showing you that she would never let nobody do wrong to her, even in the physical reality. She's a wonderful person. You don't know nothing about her. And then on top of it, because the fact is, probably her background of being so adored in the physical reality not even adored, but I could say how can I say this? Not even adored. It was it was looked upon as high high equality, not even value, but higher quality of the physical, of the even of the habitation, that people wanted to get around it because they were probably trying to manipulate physics. And her coming up, learning about herself, other people probably already tried to do certain things to her certain type of ways, and it's her being the real figure of the continuance that knew the reason to honor herself because her morals of herself was even more wonderful than other people. So people wanted to break her down to know the situations of her reality, and this is why she was well educated, so the individuals wouldn't be able to break her down. Because the fact is, individuals should know when to regard and when to honor their reality when a person wouldn't do something wrong or cause a certain type of situation. And then on top of it, individuals wanted to know a form of perceptiveness of her upbringing for some reason when it was nobody's business. Then other things happen a certain type of way, and then then you had other people manipulating because you had other people from other astrological trees that wasn't even acknowledgeful of the reason of her etiquette, of the reason of the visual and physical acknowledgement of wanting to even see a form of honor or hear a form of receptiveness of the physical reality at a level of showing you how can I say this? It was never be ambition, it was determination. Determination when it comes to one's strength one's strength of the physical equality of one's physical reality. So another person couldn't acknowledge that type of reality, so they wanted to demote her because it was like if there was ever somebody that had to pick up for slackfulness, she was able to regard the real situation of consciousness to even deal with individuals. So when individuals trying to break into a habitation, trying to do other things, is a person that's trying to make her make moves that was comfortable to her reality that would have caused her to even be in a dangerous situation where she had to know the reason of equality to even be more stern even when it came to her consciences. And this is the real reality concerning her. And this is and a person that would do anything, if somebody ever realized that, would have to regard that without even saying nothing or even looking for a form of recognition, even of the physical reality. So I'm just telling you ahead of time. So now, I'm just being real with you. So it's just like a person wanted to somebody just wanted to make somebody vulnerable at a certain point that couldn't be vulnerable. It's like having a strength at a point that is not vulnerable, and then people was looking for at a time to make a certain type of strength vulnerable because the way they wanted to go about life, and then they, and then being causing discomfort or trying to cause a certain reality when it comes to one's mentality. So a person had to be confident even in their physics when they were dealing and speaking, even in the physical reality. And then that complicated situations because another person doesn't know what was going on, but the people that did certain things was, trying to cause other type of situations. So one gotta be very careful the way individuals get at individuals because of the acknowledgement, because of failures of other people when it came to their honor of dignity, and they couldn't even regard their own real consciousness because there wasn't the education to realize the reason of their strength, to understand the reasons of their habitation and order when it came to natural equality of natural social economic, even of the astrological conditioning according to their sacredcy, even as an individual. So we're not gonna get into certain things. So I'm just gonna be real. She's a person that's very high. Should always be honored a certain type of way, even in the physical reality and individuals. And she should be a person, as this goes along, to continue her education. But I'm just not gonna say too much. A person like there was different people according to one's habitation that had to deal with people's equality a certain type of way. I say like, even like Oprah. Oprah was bound to take a downfall at a certain point. Another person thought a certain type of way because of the equality, but it's the way they wanted to manipulate a person's physics to nervous system because they didn't understand the reason of the equality of the reality. So a person got to be very careful to the things that happens in the physical reality. But I don't want to speak on it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna mind my business a certain type of way, even though it is my business. But I'm gonna still mind my business a certain type of way because the way I view situations, it doesn't bother me, so I don't even bother to really get into it. It's just something I noticed real quick, and then I noticed for some reason I felt a form of acknowledgement to even say something a certain type of way. And this is one of the reasons why I don't go to LA, because I don't want to be manipulated or have people comfortable a certain type of way. And then I'm a person that's a very detrimental when it comes to seriousness in the physical reality, because I'm a person that is very man that you have to pay honor to, and I don't want to be slothful when it comes to individuals' habitation, when it comes to the etiquette or the ethics in the physical reality. So I'm a person. I'm gonna just keep to myself, and then I'm a man of a natural core reality, so I'll keep my own spacious mentality to myself. Just don't interfere with my natural intellect or my habitation when it comes to my emotions or the physical reality. If another person being slothfulness at another time, just note it, never keep it around me at a certain time, a certain way. That's all it is. Love one.